Precision sports technology provides real-time feedback and analysis on exercise technique to reduce injury risk and maximize performance. Leading precision sports technology is Emma Meehan, founder, CEO and CTO. Their platform supports strength and conditioning and physiotherapy.
Hello everyone, and thanks for having me here today. I'm a software engineer and a competitive weightlifter, and I have spent thousands of hours thinking about the problems that we all face when exercising. Quality movement technique is critical. When this goes wrong, it can lead to increased risk of injury, reduced performance, and lack of engagement in exercise. In fact, did you know that around 40% of people have actually injured themselves in a gym? But what shocked me is how this problem is compounded for professional sports teams across all levels. They currently struggle to measure movement quality using manual wearable sensors or just by eye. This then leads to difficulties in benchmarking performance for rehabilitation or athleticism, which is key for the practitioner. Even more so, they face fears around when their athletes are training remotely, leading to increased risk of injury. So that is why we've developed our proprietary software platform for real-time feedback and analysis on exercise technique, which lets the athlete know on a color-joined traffic light-based system down to their individual level. So that's just our prototype. What we are live with on the market now and have paying customers for is simply an app which runs on the new iPhone and iPad Pro models to give instant, accurate and objective movement quality metrics, so the coach can know how well their athletes are moving, whether they are progressing and whether they actually need to intervene to give their best professional opinion. So this is just a software platform, and we've built this using our proprietary AI system. So this is really a platform rather than a product for movement analysis as a service. Sports tech is our entry market, which has a huge opportunity, which is growing at 30% year on year. However, our large global scale lies in potential integrations, where we want to build on this traction in sports and then partner up with leaders in digital health and consumer fitness in order to hit huge global scale and 9 figures in revenue. So we have paying customers for our software at the moment, and we have more than 60 signed up for our trials across some of the top sporting leagues in the world. In fact, our customers that have signed up in the Premier League, the NBA and Major League Baseball, they were all inbound leads to us with €0 spent on digital marketing to date. They are looking for that extra 1% edge, and we can deliver that to them. So we are able to access these customers through key areas such as key events for the industry, and through our direct network and links into the sports science industry through our key leadership team. We've been making serious traction in the space and proven our reputation by winning Best New Sports Business of the Year at the Irish Sports Awards last week. Mobile motion capture for movement analysis has potential to change the way people access movement health globally. Thank you for listening. I'm delighted to be here today.
So amazing technology, and great to see that you're able to use a phone and an iPad in that. Coming from a world where I had strategic customers as well, how are you finding that challenge of getting that message out there without those real public endorsements for them at the moment?
Oh yeah, that's definitely a struggle for us, but I suppose the key thing that we've been doing is finding directly the champion in that organisation, because these physios and strength coaches, they're looking for that next extra stage in innovation, and they've been reaching out to us. So by getting in on the ground with these physios, we want to then use their brand and build out our product strategy going forward. So sports can be a tough nut to crack because the seasonality and the size of the organisation involved, but that's where we say, right, if we can leverage onto these ones now, that should help accelerate our go-to-market then for these follow-on industries.
And how long does it take from that introduction to closing out a deal with them take?
It depends on the sports. So soccer their buying window is during the summer, so it's really that, that 2 or 3 month window in the year. But of course then American sports are later on in the year, rugby's a different time as well. So we have our paying customers as almost B2C, they're individual physios, trainers, they're just on a monthly recurring basis. We can keep them tipping in while we're focusing on these contracts with the elite organisations.
How transferable is it to other sports where, let's say, compared to weightlifting, that you don't have full visibility of the body? How does your stick figure match up on the scent when it's actually doing the tracking?
So what do you mean by not the full body on show?
Let's say while somebody's playing rugby, or while they're slightly obscured, let's say, you don't have good, can you do it, or is is it mainly in the training, weightlifting or something where you actually have easier visibility of the body?
Yeah, so specifically for training and physiotherapy, so that whole rehab journey, tracking return to play, that's where we found that sweet spot. So on the pitch, there's different technology for that, but for us, it's focusing on that physiotherapist and the strength coach and solving their key needs.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.